passing through Fossa there, and the exit for the Gap of Dunloe is just up here on my left. Fossa, small little place. There's not a lot to it, but probably most famous for Michael Fassbender. That's where he was born and grew up. The actor plays Magneto in the X-Men movies and a few other big roles. So it's from Fossa. You'd never know to hear him until you hear him. Not like in the movies, you wouldn't know it, but when you hear him speaking his real accent in interviews, you hear the Kerry man coming out and then. So we're taking this turn here, Gap of Dunloe. Now the thing about the Gap, if you're doing the Gap, a couple of things to be aware of. One, get up as early as you can. Like it's what, 20 past 10 now at the moment. Ideally you're better off coming up here about 8, half 8. Excuse me. Because it gets very, very busy. I'm expecting it to be not too busy this time because tourism has basically come to a stop. Nearly missed me turn there with COVID, so I'm hoping it'll be fairly quiet here. Now it used to be just a dirt track up until, you know, about 10 or 15 years ago, and only horses, pedestrians, cyclists and the jaunting carts could get up it. And now it's been tarmacked, so motorised vehicles can go through it. Now I say can go through it, you're totally legally able to drive through it, but it upsets the jaunting cart lads and the pedestrians and all. You'll see them giving me funny looks now as I go through. But yeah, you're allowed to drive through it. It can be a little bit sloppy at the start of it. So be very careful, because it can be full of mud and horse manure, and if it's raining, it's unbelievably slippy. So first, the first thing you'll see here is Katie Carney's cottage. Be up here on my left, and that's essentially the entrance into it. Then you're once you're past the cottage, you're on to the proper Gap of Dunloe road. And if you get stuck behind these Jarvies, they rarely move for you. So there's Kate Carney's cottage. And here we go into the Gap. It's a beautiful place to cycle or walk as well. You'll see probably now as we drive through it, there's a lot of cyclists and walkers that go through it, because it's just proper epic. That's the section that's normally quite sloppy. The horse is asleep. I used to hope they're asleep. It looks like they've been shot. And so it begins. Could have moved forward there. Try to get the drone up, folks. and that is the summit. So when you come over the top, you'll see here, welcome to the Black Valley. And now I'm past that rock, I suppose officially leaving the Gap of Dunloe, and we're onto the backside, going deep into the interior of the mountain range. This is the largest mountain range in Ireland. It's called the MacGillycuddy Reeks. The tallest mountain in Ireland is actually in here. It's just over there to my right. And I can't remember its name. But Yeah, so we're officially into the Black Valley. So we're going to drop down here onto the Black Valley floor, and we drove above it last night coming down by Ladies View, looking down into it. And it's just a beautiful area. It's just full of these weird, jagged, dark rocks with rivers and lakes, and it's just a really, really stunning area. Now, if you can see below me there, there's a lake in the distance, and I believe that's called Lough Gummeenduff. Now you can ride down to it. I'm not going to ride down to it today. I've a slightly different route for today, but I have some beautiful drone footage of that from when I was here last year, I think it was, or the year before. So I'll show you that. Roll it there, Colette. So as you can see, it's a beautiful, beautiful lake. And I have it mapped into one of my routes in this folder if you want it, but get down onto it. It's a dead end, but it's a beautiful, beautiful drive down onto it. It's a twin track type stuff, you know, but it's nothing insurmountable, and just a beautiful. There's nobody down there really. You might meet a fisherman or two, but other than that, that's all you'll meet. Now the other thing about this road is that there's only one way out of it, but it's a warren of little offshoots, so you need to have mapped your way through it beforehand, because it would be very easy to just constantly go down all the little offshoot roads and you'll get lost. It's like a warren. So see here to my left, sorry, to my right, if you hook around there, that'll bring you down to Lough Gummeenduff, but it's a dead end. And then there's going to be loads of little roads you see shooting off here and there, but all of them are dead ends. And the track that I'm going to take is literally the only track out of the valley. Now when I get down a bit further, I'll show you a crucial point if you're doing it. Yeah, it's a crucial little point. It's a junction, and that junction is you can go straight and it'll bring you up over a lock and drop you right out beside the entrance to the Ballaghbeama pass where we're going, or you take a left and it'll bring you up onto the back of Molls Gap there, and it'll take you down a main road, the Sneem road, that runs parallel to that lake road. And the reason I point that out, because if you're like me and you don't seek out these very gravelly roads, it'll give you an option then at that point. See what I mean? If they go left, that's why I'd say that car is kind of, they don't know where they're going. If they go left, it's a dead end. You have to take the right. So now we're right in the valley floor. So that road we were driving on last night is basically up there. You can see here the rocks now at the it's like a little miniature waterfall going on here. They're hard to see because there's so many trees surrounding them. You can see this river is, this road is just following this river to my left. I doubt the camera's picking it up because it's just hidden behind all that greenery. me. You can actually see the cars up on the road up there. That's the road that we had great fun on driving down last night. So we're basically down on the valley floor from where you're looking on from Ladies View. This is the view in Ladies View. You can even see Molls Gap is up there. I can see the Avoca Handweavers Cafe off in the distance up on the mountain. And I'm going to take a turn that's going to take me just in at the back of that. But you can see we're right down on the valley floor now, and it's opened up. Now folks, here's this junction. So if you went straight, you go deeper into the mountains and up by that lake. What's she doing? Or you take this left and it brings you up a twisting winding road up onto the main road here just behind Molls Gap. And then we're going to take a right towards Sneem, and then about halfway down, about 7 miles down, we'll cut in for the exit then for the Ballaghbeama pass. Yeah, so just there below us now, that's the valley we've just driven through. So the Gap of Dunloe is back that way, straight over there. It's just a stunning, stunning valley. It's a pity that the sun isn't shining. I know it's dry, but it's a little bit dull. It just lights this whole place up. Stunning vista, what a vista, oh my god. And that's us up, so Molls Gap is straight up that way. But we're going to take the right here and head towards Sneem. So you can see that road I was talking about is going to run that way. We're running this way. So we're running parallel to it. Right, so I'll power down and then I'll power back up when we get down towards the Ballaghbeama pass. So that's the Gap of Dunloe we've already hit. The Black Valley, we just come out the back of the Molls Gap, but we'll be coming back into Molls Gap when we complete the loop this evening and head back into Killarney, back to the hotel. So we get to run that road down through Killarney National Park again. Hopefully today will be dry.